All right, so boys and girls, what we're going to do is we're going to label the day one portion of our map for China. What we have is this assignment right here where we have to identify the neighboring countries as well as the detailed countries. We're going to do the neighboring countries first. For the detailed countries, we want to make sure that we have a black pen and a red pen because we need to do the capitals in red. So what I thought I would do is start off with the tough ones, and we want to make sure that we do have another map that's available to us either online or even at your house if you have one. I'm going to make this map available too for you guys to be able to use. All right, so let's get started. When we're looking at some of these neighboring countries, you're going to notice that these are all in alphabetical order. Sometimes it's best to pick a region and then try to label the items around it. I'm going to do the most difficult one. Right here is Kazakhstan. So this region of the stands normally gets very difficult. So all you have to do is in all caps, write this in. To the south of Kazakhstan rather, I have Kyrgyzstan, and you'll notice that Kyrgyzstan is right here on the map. So it goes Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan. So let's do those real quickly. Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan. And then right below Kyrgyzstan, then you have the Tajikistan. And then over here you have Uzbekistan. So let's write down Uzbekistan. And Uzbekistan kind of wraps up and goes right through here. So you notice Kyrgyzstan goes through here, Uzbekistan kind of curves up over here, and Tajikistan kind of whips up a tail and goes right up here next to Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. So this is probably the most difficult region to be able to label. And yes, these rivers kind of complicate it because they do form a border. And of course, right below Tajikistan, we have Afghanistan. So let's write that in as well. And this is the panhandle here for Afghanistan. Then you have Pakistan, Hindustan, which is also known as India. And I wrote Pakistan right along the Indus River. And then I'll write down India here. Now you may want to have your whiteout ready because it's very easy to make mistakes right here. This is probably the most difficult region. Once you get over here to India, then you'll quickly find Nepal. You'll find Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, also known as Burma. And you'll get Thailand, Laos, and then Vietnam. So let's label these two real quickly. Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh. Now again, you want to be able to fit these names hopefully within the countries. If you can't, you can always draw a line to it, or you could even number them. We do have another country over here, Myanmar. Let's label that. And then, like I said, we have Thailand. Laos. Vietnam. So if we look at our neighboring countries, we actually have a number of them: Vietnam, Uzbekistan, Thailand, Tajikistan. We've labeled Myanmar, Laos, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan. Kashmir is this region right up here in the northern part, so we can do that real quickly. Labeled India, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Afghanistan. It looks like we have a couple more here to label that are neighboring. Looks like Nepal. Actually, we labeled Nepal. The Philippines, which is right down here. And then Russia as well. And Russia is right up here where all these rivers are. So this is Russia. Alright, so boys and girls, that's how you can label these neighboring countries. You should have them all labeled. Now, once you start to get into the detailed countries, then what you're going to want to use is a red pen for the capitals. So as you label the country, make sure that you also label the capital. It'll make your life a lot easier. In fact, I recommend going through and putting your stars where they need to be to identify where those capitals are going to be. Alright, thank you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully the video helps you out.